Can you do a range test on a bypass battery? Sure. So we're at 866 miles right now. I'll do the math when I get back. Riding over to Westwood, Beverly Hills area along the beach, and we'll see what battery I'm at when I get back. So yes, I am on a full charge, 100% fully charged battery, stock battery. It's bypassed, and I'm just gonna be riding pretty much as I normally would. Woo! Got a little balance action. So I'm not trying to conserve battery, and also, you know, not goosing it overboard, but I am gonna be trying to pop some more wheelies today because I am on day 3 of learning wheelies. That's what I'm doing. Also, I should mention I'm 6'5" and I weigh 195 pounds, probably a little closer to 200 with all my gear on. So being 6'5", I might have a little bit bigger surface area up here to catch more wind resistance. Also, I am on the BAC 4000 controller and Shinko 244 tires. So these tires are a little bit heavier than stock. I'd imagine with a bypass battery, I'll get a little bit worse miles per gallon, worse range, obviously because it unlocks that ability to have like 7,000 watts as compared to like 5,000 stock. Dang, that's a pretty looking M2. I also have an M2. So another thing about range, I'm not going to be using the regenerative braking. I know some people think that regenerative braking is going to charge your battery. It's not. I just use the regenerative braking basically for a brake. I actually rode this thing from pretty much like the top of the Santa Monica Mountains all the way down, and with the regenerative braking on, and it only charged the battery basically like 0 or like 1%. The reason for that is because regenerative braking is not 100% efficient, so you're better off just coasting rather than using regenerative braking. It makes a lot of sense to use regenerative braking if you're just trying to save your brakes though. So this little section coming up, we're gonna be using up some of the battery life. We're at 98% charge right now, but I'm gonna have to get out here on the street with these cars and go a little bit faster than I like to go. Just use that regenerative braking to slow me down. So to save battery, you just kind of want to let off the throttle and ideally not let the bike come to a stop. Woo! Got a little balance action. Feels good to be learning this. Sorry. So pumping those wheelies back there is obviously really bad for battery life, just kind of goosing the throttle like that and using the brakes. But slowing down at a stoplight, when you see the stoplight coming, and try to conserve your speed, that's definitely one way to increase your range. Now I'm a bike, now I'm a car. Now I'm a bike, now I'm a car. The light's red, but I am going to be a pedestrian. I'm a pedestrian. Welcome to the beach. In case you're wondering, this is a little belt here. I sold one of my electric bicycles to a dude. The belt ended up snapping on him on like the first or second day. I felt bad, so I had the company send a new belt for me, and I'm going to deliver it to him right now.
You like to wear my tie?
In case you're wondering, yes, we are in Grand Theft Auto 5 right now. We'll be stopping by Los Santos Customs here shortly. We will be stealing cars here in a little bit. So the battery says 88 right now, 88%, and we are at 872 miles. So that would be 6 miles in. And what an absolute beautiful summer day. It's like the third day of summer right now. My goodness, freaking beautiful here in West LA. That dude's got a cool electric vehicle. He's one of the OGs out here. He's had that thing for a long time. Let's see about getting a little wheelie going here. Right towards the Porsche. Wow, what are they doing? What are they doing? Oh, whoa, whoa, buddy. Not saying I have the right of way, but it amazes me how people just constantly walk without looking where they're going. I love this bike because you can pretty much take it anywhere, like bike path, street, whatever you want to do. Zoom, zoom. Look at these fools up here. They climb the mountain. Oh geez, that guy looks like he's about to take a tumble. I'm gonna watch him just in case. Oh no, he's got this. All right, so the whole point of this trip here is to drop something off to somebody. Let me see where I'm going. So we're at 84% battery and 875 miles. So I went about 9 miles so far and used up 15%. It's mostly been flat riding so far, but we're about to do a little bit of elevation gain because over this way, which we're about to go, is uphill away from the ocean. But there will be a little bit of a tailwind. I'm gonna let dude know I'm gonna be there in 20 minutes. They say it's a little bit easier wheeling up hills because you don't have to lean back as far. I haven't really tried any recently on hills this steep, but I'll give it a go. Oh yeah, that feels nice. Definitely power wheelies. It says pedestrians can go, so I'm gonna go. Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh yeah, we're a pedestrian. So this is downtown Santa Monica right now, headed on over to UCLA area, which would be kind of Beverly Hills. So really for range, the best thing you can do is just kind of go at a... Oh, thanks man. Is that a fixie?
Yeah.
Nice, I used to have a fixie. So obviously for range, really like the best thing you can do is just go at a consistent speed and not like accelerate hard. And also just like don't go like too high at top speeds, because like when you start going really fast, that wind resistance really kills your range because you need so much power to overcome that wind resistance. So nice easy throttle. Not that I'm really trying to get my range up really. Obviously another big thing you can do is just lose weight. The less weight you have to accelerate is going to make a huge difference. So I mean, I weigh 195. I'm already like kind of on the thin side as it is, so I don't really have a lot of weight I can lose. Another practical thing would be just keep your tires inflated, proper air pressure, and then lightweight tires probably. I mean, I feel like these tires definitely slowed down my acceleration and top speed, so it's probably hurting my range as well. That rotational mass. Now I'm a bicycle again. So another thing for range would be, you know, just try to improve your efficiency overall. Like keep your chain clean. I put a new chain on this bike. You know, I changed from the stock chains I changed from the stock O-ring chain to the rental chain that's not an O-ring. And I noticed a like 4 mile an hour increase on my top speed. I'm guessing, you know, that just increased my efficiency overall, so I'm probably getting better range because of that. I put on my jewelry just to go to the bodega. Another tip for improving range in the city, like I can see that light is red well ahead of time, so I'm not gonna like accelerate straight up to it, you know, just kind of coast and maintain your speed so you don't have to use your brakes at all and kill your momentum. So 12 miles in and we are at 79% right now, aka 62.8 volts. Now I am definitely a car. I have arrived. I'll give this person the belt and we will be on our merry way. Right now you probably can't see that, but it says 74%, aka 62.1 volts, 880 miles, so that would be 14 miles in and roughly 25% of the way through the battery. Oh, hi, are you the?
Yes, I'm Laura.
All right, here you go.
Thank you so much for bringing
Yeah,
us
for
by.
sure. Yeah, good luck installing it. I don't think it'll be too difficult. But
Thanks, I'm not
yeah.
going to be the one doing that.
All right, enjoy. And apparently he's tested positive, so hopefully I didn't get too close there, passing that off. Now I'm a pedestrian. Now I'm a bus. Finally back out here by the beach. I really did not enjoy riding on the streets out there. It just really wasn't fun. I didn't enjoy it. It was just boring riding in a straight line, kind of going with the stop signs and all that. I didn't really like being around all the cars. Like, it's a lot more fun riding this thing like around like people and pedestrians and bicycles. Riding out in traffic, it just feels, you know, a little dangerous, not like so super dangerous, but I don't know, it's just more fun kind of being around like pedestrians that you can kind of interact with a little bit, whereas like, you know, riding out there on the streets, it's just cars. There's nobody to talk to, and it's kind of just like a hostile environment. Whereas, you know, out here, it's more social, you know, like good vibes, and people are just kind of out here enjoying leisure time. There's a Lambo down there, I hear. Leisure time. Park is closed. Oh, watch out, squirrel. This would be a good place to do some wheelies. I kind of feel bad about tearing up the grass, but like, if I were gonna fall down, this would be a great place to fall. Oh, this is the wheelie spot right here. It's wide open. Let me just ride through it real quick, make sure there's no potholes. It's not super flat, so maybe not. Oh, and there is kind of a big puddle right here. What about right up here? Here's the spot. This will be the spot. Oh gosh, I ran something over. It's oh, that's fine. Hello, little squirrels. Okay, so one thing I learned last night, don't even put my finger on this front brake at all. Just only have a finger on the back brake. That way you can't accidentally grab the wrong brake. I don't really like this spot. One more try. I always do this all day long. A little bit of speed. No. Oh, here it goes. This is the one. It's not the one. Bless you. Oh, so for battery right now, we're at 63%, 60.2 volts at 887 miles. Ooh, a little bit past the balancing point. Keep the feet on, left brake only, pop it up. I'm going too slow. Nah, whatever. I don't like riding on this dirt, on the grass. It's like bouncy and I'm not going fast enough there. My goodness, what a freaking beautiful afternoon, evening right now. Santa Monica Mountains back there, gorgeous ocean, perfectly blue sky, 70 degrees, no humidity. Love it here. California incline right here. It's a long hill. This would be the chance to recharge the battery with that regen a little bit if there ever was a chance. I actually have it set on so strong, it's like stopping me going down the California incline. So yeah, that's not gonna work. Like I said, yes, we are in Grand Theft Auto 5. Oh, regen brake, regen brake, regen brake. Not slowing us down quite enough. Use a little bit of the real brakes. right on over the PCH here. Oh yeah, 100% charged. It fully worked. Not. All right, back out here on the beach path. What a lovely day. So another thing I wanted to comment on, once the battery starts getting down to like 60%, you can definitely tell it's a little bit less zippy. It doesn't quite as have much punch to it. Obviously, it does a lot better on a full charge. That's one thing about electric vehicles that's never gonna like outperform a gas vehicle in that sense, because like it doesn't matter how much gas you have in your car, like it's still gonna give you the same amount of power. It's not the same with electric vehicles, unfortunately. Some wonderful tourists just throwing their bikes out on the path. It's great. These houses right here on the beachfront, amazing. Unfortunately, I hardly ever see anybody in them ever. This one up here is an epic like staircase slide thing. Yeah, check out that little spiral staircase. Like I said, it is GTA 5. Yep, here we go. Everybody just walks right across. They don't even look where they're going. The original Muscle Beach. A little bit of beach volleyball. A little bit of fitness. Just saw Sur Ron, we gotta go catch him if we can. Man, he's going too fast. I don't want to go flying down there trying to chase him down. Got some police up here. We'll go ahead and pass them by. Looks like somebody's getting in trouble. So I'm currently 25 miles in and I have 55% left. All right, so just made it back. It says the battery's at 47%, which comes out to, actually I just got up here and turned the key off and turned this egg rider off and then back on. Now it says 42% at 58.4 volts. So take that for what it's worth, but yeah, 894 miles. So 894 minus 866 comes out to 28 miles. Basically, this is saying it took about almost 60% of the battery to go 28 miles. So obviously this is gonna vary significantly depending on how you ride, how fast you're going, how fast you accelerate, how much you weigh, what tires you're on, what the temperature is. There's a ton of different factors. If you're curious about range, hopefully this has given you some insight. If it has, please give me a thumbs up. Any questions or comments, please leave down below the video. Click subscribe and I'll see you in my next video.